for today's video on my channel, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my top savings tips. I mentioned to you guys that I am in the process of saving up and eventually purchasing my own home. So a lot of you guys were wondering how I was able to save up money for that and some of my savings tips. So that is what I'm going to share with you guys in today's video. All of these things are awesome. One of them is even great and will help the environment. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and I definitely think I saved the best tip for last, so make sure you watch this entire video. So I got a comment from one of you guys that kind of basically goes along with this first tip, and I think it's something that helps the most. She was just inquiring about the fact that, you know, she has a lot of bills. How is she able to save up? First and foremost, what I want to say that I think is the most important is when I first started saving up, I was just thinking, you know, I need to do other things besides YouTube to have an income, which is amazing. It is great to have multiple streams of income. It's going to be easier, obviously, and you're going to be able to have more money that you can save. But also, if you aren't saving properly, no amount of money is going to help you. So when I first started, I was like, oh, I need these extra streams of income. This is going to be great. And even though I was making more money, I wasn't saving more money because I wasn't managing and budgeting my money properly. So that is the biggest thing that you need to keep like in mind. You can budget and save based upon whatever amount of income that you have. You just have to like do it correctly. Back to that comment that I received. What stood out to me the most is that is kind of one of the first things that I did and one of the things that I'm very conscious of right now currently. So I would recommend sitting down, listing out all your bills, whatever you have to pay like monthly, and what those costs are. And then what I did was I went back and I looked at them, I analyzed them, and I was like, what of these bills are unnecessary? Because I know you're saying that you have a lot of bills, but where did these bills come from? Like, are you building up a lot of like debt that you don't really need? Are you spending a ton of money on clothes so you have like this huge credit card bill? And are you paying too much money on the bills that you already have? That is something that really helped me. I went back and I analyzed, for example, my cable and internet bill. I recently switched over and I was able to save $70 a month, which is a ton of money. I was just basically throwing that away because I didn't sit down and properly see, you know, what is going to give me the best rate. And just going over your bills and saying what you don't need, and then cutting off bills that you don't necessarily need. Monthly services to listen to music. I know some people pay for like multiple different services to listen to music. You only need one. So going through, looking at your bills, what can you get rid of? What are you paying too much for? And you need to call in and like try and get that adjusted. The second thing that I think is really important and changed a lot, and that is looking over any daily expenses. And I'm mainly talking about going to your favorite coffee place or going to get that tea latte that you think that you need that you can make at home for so much less money. I also have been just focusing on not having coffee or things like that control my day and having to have that in the morning. But you'd be surprised, all those little trendy places that you want to go and just grab a cup of coffee, you can easily replicate it at home. And that is one of the things that I noticed that I was spending a lot of excess money on, just going to like those coffee and tea places. And I find that that's one of the things that stands out to me the most because it's something that is a daily charge, but yours might be something else. Like you might go somewhere every day and like get a bagel, and it's like unnecessary. It's something that you could have at home. Those really small charges that don't need to be made will add up to be a really large amount of money at the end of the year. The next tip that I want to talk about I find to be extremely, extremely important. Not only will it help you save money and make money, it is also very beneficial to the environment. And as you guys may know, if you guys have seen my previous videos, this channel is sponsored by Hive. Just gonna kind of go over a little bit of what that is now, but if you want to check it out, I'll link a video down below where I go into a lot of detail. Basically one of the leading smart home brands. It is a way that you can make your home into a smart home, even if you aren't that really tech savvy. There are different kits and bundles you can purchase that will include a thermostat and other things. So it's just a really great way to turn your home into a smart home. It is also very affordable. And Hive Home has recently partnered up with Ohm Connect. Ohm Connect is a California-based software energy management company that will allow its subscribers to maximize energy usage usage in return for cash. And any Ohm Connect user is going to get 20% off any of the high packs that you want to get, because they do work hand in hand together. They are able to let you manage your energy usage from remotely anywhere, because you can have the app on your phone, which in turn is going to obviously save energy. And if you like left something on, you can use your phone to control it and turn it off, which is awesome. So Ohm Connect is basically designed for several parts of California, and what it's going to do is alert you at times when you should be saving energy. You can connect your Hive smart home products directly to the Ohm app, and that is going to alert you at times that you should be saving energy. And if you do save that energy and reduce, they will reward you with points that can basically be turned into monetary compensation. So basically during peak grid consumption times, that is where Ohm is going to send you that notification. It is called Ohm hours, and those are those times where you can participate, save that energy, and in turn also make money, which is also going to be so great for the environment. So basically you can decide whether you want to have your thermostat remotely set to a more efficient temperature remotely just from your phone during those Ohm hours. So basically with this partnership, like I said, it's not only allowing you to make money, but you're also in turn saving energy, which is also going to save you money in the long run. I would highly recommend checking it out. I will have a link to it in the description box down below. Moving on to number 4, and this is going to be eat at home versus eating out, and change eating out places and grabbing quick meals at different places as a reward or a treat that is only done weekly, and focus on making all of your meals at home. You will save so much money. It is crazy to think like how much more different things, like even going to get like a simple burrito bowl, which is gonna cost you $10. Basically, when you like equate that to what you could make at home, depending on what you buy, you can save a ton of money. I know for me, my dinners so far this week have cost $10, not each, like it's cost me $10 to make dinner every single night this week, which is crazy. I personally am practicing like a plant-based diet recently and trying to go vegan, so that obviously is cheaper than buying meats and stuff, but even so, you can save so much money just by eating at home. And it's crazy to see, you guys know I use like my little expense tracker to see the difference, as opposed to months where I will eat out and months that I will eat at home. It is a lot of money that you're going to be saving. And if you need a quick meal, try and meal prep at home and take a container with you to work or school. It is just so much better and will allow you to save so much money. And my last tip that I think is the most important is to set a monthly budget for clothing shopping and non-necessity shopping. For myself, I pretty much recently have not been giving myself any budget for this, just because I feel like shopping is something that is going to just drain your bank account. It's something that is totally unnecessary. I think that with me doing YouTube and just watching YouTube, I developed more of like a let me buy this, and a definitely not a healthy spending habit when it came to clothes. Recently went through my entire closet and I got rid of so much stuff that I wasn't wearing or just wasn't necessary to keep in my closet. So just second guessing purchases that you're gonna make. Are you gonna wear this? Do you really need it? Do you have other pieces that it's gonna pair well with? Is it good quality? Like, should you even be purchasing it? There's certain stores where I just completely cut them out totally, just because their products are really bad quality and they do not last. So I shouldn't be purchasing there anyways. Get your like mind out of like, oh my god, this is so cute, and the impulse buy, and I promise you, you could save tons and tons of money. So those were my tips and tricks. These are some things that I have recently been doing to save a ton of money, and I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If you have any more specific questions, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!